Toledo presents E3 coverage. Hosts Danny Pena, Paris Lilly, and Peter Toledo are direct from the convention center floor.
All right, so we're still here at E3 2019, and we have a special guest here. Present yourself, man.
Hello. This is Mike Williams of USgamer.
All right, man. I know you know Pete and Paris for a very long time, right? A couple events in the past.
I know Pete, and I mean, not everyone wants to say that they know Paris.
It's all good. It's all good. So let's talk about E3 2019, man. Your thoughts about this year's event, or what? What you think?
It's been a show. I like it. There's always stuff to cover. There's always stuff to cover, and it's always feels busy. But then, like, you get on the show floor, right, and it hasn't felt that busy. Like, compared,
I think not having PlayStation here,
like, it's a big change.
Hurt the show because a lot of people are not here. A lot of people, but I think it might change next year once the next gen consoles, like once it's getting closer.
Sony will come back.
Yeah, but my question is, I mean, as of right now, ESA haven't announced the dates for the next year's show, have they? Or because I haven't read anything.
I haven't, but I heard that they are coming back to here.
They're coming back.
Yeah.
For one more year, or they already made a deal for a couple more years?
I don't know if they made a deal for a couple more years, but
well, it makes sense because next year's a big year in gaming. You know, next gen consoles, a lot of new stuff coming out.
The transition.
Yeah, like, and so many games in spring too. Wow.
Yeah, and it was definitely a starter of a transition of this year because like there's the consoles, but there's also cloud gaming. Like gaming is going in a ton of different directions, and mobile.
Yeah,
and like auto chess, like Dota. Valve just released Dota Auto Chess just on the random. So like the year is just changing up all the time.
Yeah, definitely. Now, my question to you, what are the games that stood out to you the most so far?
All right, so I'm gonna say Watch Dogs Legion hit me real hard.
Really good, right?
Yeah, like the idea that you can like play as anyone.
Do you think that was the biggest surprise of the show, you think, or no?
No, the biggest surprise of the show is Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh,
like that Nintendo even talked about that because like Nintendo usually doesn't talk about a game
that early
unless they know like it'll be out in like a year or two or something like that. Like Animal Crossing, we knew it existed, but this was the first time they showed it. Breath of the Wild 2 was like,
yo, it was really random. What I also read that game is supposedly going to be darker than Majora's Mask.
Right, they said that in the thing. They said that it's darker than Majora's Mask, and they were inspired by Red Dead Redemption 2.
Holy crap!
Which is like what?
Yeah, that's gonna be that's crazy.
No, that's gonna be two RPGs that are really good. The Outer Worlds.
I heard great things about that.
Vampire Bloodlines 2.
Ooh.
Like both first person like RPGs, but like they're like real deep, lots of dialogue choices, lots of role playing, lots of options.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Was there any disappointment?
I'm gonna be real. This is a spoiler. Well, by the time it comes up, the article will be published. But Marvel's Avengers was disappointing to me, and actually, like the Marvel game for me was Marvel Ultimate Alliance for Switch. Yeah, that's the real legit Marvel game.
Wait. You mentioned the Switch.
Yeah, man. The Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 for Nintendo Switch.
Okay, so that was a disappointment?
No. Marvel's Avengers from Crystal Dynamics was disappointing for me. Like it's just
But I played the one for the Switch, and that's
what I was saying. And so
legit.
The article I was writing was literally like Marvel Ultimate Alliance was better than.
As a fan of Marvel, why it was a disappointment? I haven't seen the game. Pete actually is right now in line to check out the presentation.
So two things. One, like the character designs they just feel kind of lifeless.
Okay.
And two, the presentation that they have has gameplay, but it doesn't really like give you a feeling of what the rest of the game is going to be like. Like the way I describe it is like Destiny 2. like if you play through the campaign, that's good and all. It's got the spectacle and everything, but that doesn't tell you really what Destiny 2 is like.
It's like, yeah, I agree.
And so this thing is like I want to know from them what's the game like. Whereas Ultimate Alliance 3, I hopped on that and I was
but it feels like you know what's coming.
Right.
Yeah. You play 4 players?
Here.
We play 4 players.
Oh, I didn't play. I played by myself, switching between characters.
Okay. We had 4 people playing at the same time. It was really cool. Really cool. See, I was Wolverine. Pete was... I'm trying to remember what Pete was. I know we have Captain Marvel. Somebody was using that.
Yeah, that's what I did. I did Wolverine, Cap Marvel, Miles Morales, and Black Panther.
Black Panther. Nice. But I really enjoyed that game so much, man, on the Switch. It was really good.
My only problem with that game is like when like a lot of stuff is happening, you can't tell what's happening. Right?
Yeah, I mean, well, imagine playing with 4.
Right.
You know, so yeah, definitely. But that's one of those games that, well, it was like that in the previous games too.
Yeah.
That there's so much stuff going on the screen. But what I think it will be even more chaotic, handheld 4 players. That would be way too much chaotic. I think this to me, if you're 1 player, hey, that's fine.
Right.
4 players, play on the TV.
I mean, are you literally going to ever do the kickstand, like get 4 people around on a table?
You'd be surprised. I'm surrounded with cousins, nephews and nieces, you know? So, yeah. Wow, but I'm in shock about that. You said that game was disappointing. Okay. Wow. All right. Any other game that biggest surprise maybe, or that you were like, this game is a be all right? Wait, you watched Cyberpunk? Yeah, you got to see it?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It's good.
It's good.
It's just like I saw it last year, and this demo doesn't like 100% like fully expand on what we saw last year. So now it's just like,
I think last year was more of like, this is the world.
Right.
Check it out. This one was more about the character than the world. So the options, the way how you could attack the way enemies,
you can
I liked it a lot.
Situation. Yeah.
Like some people that were sitting around me, they were like, "Oh, I'm going to be shooting." I'm thinking, "No, I'm going to be hacking." But the whole time, like that's cool.
Yeah, it's actually the more surprising thing from CD Projekt Red was The Witcher for Switch,
and we talked about this. I wish we had a recorder that night.
Because
was it that during the day or night? We were just hanging out and we were talking about that. I'm like, dude, I think it's coming. It's gonna happen.
And not only did it happen, it actually looks pretty good.
Wait, you watched it? You got to see it?
They had screenshots and stuff.
Okay. And they had the video.
Yeah. So like it actually looks pretty good.
So I read it's a 540p handheld, 720p TV.
And it's
everything in one cartridge.
And it's a 32 gig cartridge.
How they put it on, I don't know.
No, we're
so the quality went really down.
Yeah, no. So we were surprised. We were like, all the voices, all the things, like all the expansions.
Two expansions, right? Is it 2 or 3?
3.
Plus all the quests that came out throughout the year.
So like on a Switch card.
You want to hear some crazy story? Yeah, so I went to CD Projekt Red. I went over there. I mean, look, I have an appointment for Cyberpunk tomorrow, but I'm here for just one question only. How you guys put it off? Like, I want to ask the person that worked on that, and they're like, "No, we're here to focus on Cyberpunk, but thank you for asking." I'm like, "Damn it," because I'm curious how the hell they put that off.
We're gonna talk with them. I'm trying to set because it's Saber Interactive did the port.
Saber Interactive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
CD Projekt
I got a couple
them,
people from.
But Saber Interactive was the one who did the port.
Really?
Yeah.
So because Panic Button to me is also a pretty good company that knows how to port games to the Switch.
Yeah. But I mean, like I'll need to see it. Like when it actually comes out, I'll need to see it. But from what it looks like, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Because when we were talking before in the previous conversation, we were kind of like, oh, it's going to look like real muddy.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like it. But see, games like Doom on the Switch, you could tell, it's slow. You could tell.
Yeah.
The videos that I've seen, you can't really tell unless you really look at it for a very long time, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Well, depends on your TV too, because I was watching the press conference on a laptop. So maybe that you watch it on like a big screen.
I mean, we watch it on a laptop, but then they had the like video afterwards. Like they
released it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn! I'm curious. I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
Anything else? Anything else, man?
I'm probably gonna give a shout out. This is a small game from Paradox. It's called Empire of Sin.
Okay.
And it's a strategy game that takes place in 1920s Prohibition Chicago, and like you're a crime boss, and like you just fight in the city, like taking over rackets and like selling liquor and stuff. And that's from Romero Games. I was surprised. We gave an Editor's Choice Award.
Nice. What is that for? What, PC?
PC, Xbox One, PS4, and Switch. Also Switch.
Wow. Interesting. I got to look it up.
Yeah, man.
Definitely, man. Well, I just want to say, man, thanks for taking your time. I know you were busy typing.
That's all good.
I wanted to do this quick because I know we were going back and forth on Twitter, like, hey, let's have him on the show, you know? So I just want to say thanks, man.
Oh, well, thank you for having me.
You want to mention social media, website, people could follow you and everything?
You can find me personally on @AutomaticZen, ZEN. And you can find my work every day on USgamer.net.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thanks a lot, man. All right.
Thanks for listening to Gamertag Radio. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.